Good evening, folks. Welcome to Rush City Field. Sorry about the technical delays here as we get started here. Rush City Tigers versus the Broncos from International Falls. Rush City, the score is 0-0. Rush City is on the drive here. It's been a lot of Munson so far for the Tigers. Looks like it is 4th down and about 6 to go for the Tigers. Can I open? We're opening the windows here at Rush City. It's raining out, the field's wet, but it is a great night for football. Nyhart is the quarterback. He keeps it up the middle. Nyhart handed off to Munson for the touchdown. That is the first score of the game. It is 6-0 Tigers. This is a beautiful place to watch a football game here. Small town football, this is where it's at. Rush City, Minnesota. They're going to go for 2 points. Nyhart in the pistol formation. He rolls out to the right. 2-point conversion is caught. That's Diedrich for the 2-point conversion. Great play there. Tigers 8, Broncos 0. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back here at Rush City.
To get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden french fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this.
Kettle River Pizza, the hand.
Your journey to smile.
Crandall on the catch there. A gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and we'll call it a gain of 1 there. 2nd down and 9 here for the Broncos. They're at about the 14-yard line here. Light rain here falling in Rush City tonight. The Broncos pitch out here to the right, run wide right. Good run, good step up there by that's number 44. Again, that's Munson on the stop. He made first contact on the play. Gain of about 4 on the play here. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 from about the 17-yard line. That was Crandall on the carry on the pitch there. It is 8-0 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. It's going to be third. We'll call it 3rd and 6 here for the Broncos. Back to pass. It is complete. It's going to be very close there for a first down. Be right at the marker. We'll see if they bring out the chains here. We have a flag on the play. Looks like it is against the Broncos. They're going to back them up here.
Holding against the Broncos.
Holding against the Broncos. That's a spot foul, so we'll back them up here.
Penalty will be half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be 3rd down from about the 7-yard line. So here we go. We're going to do it again here. We got 44 in the backfield here. That is Crandall. Number 10, Swenson goes back to pass. It is complete out to number 12. That is Schultz on the catch. Short gain on the play out to about the 11-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Broncos. Talked to Coach Joe Lakeberg. His goal today was to lessen the turnovers. If they knew this is going to be a tough game, and they had, I believe he said, 9 turnovers last week and a tough loss. And their goal was to cut down the turnovers, and now the weather is not necessarily helpful for that. But so far, so good here. When you look at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, it's the start of the second quarter. First quarter just ended. Tigers lead 8-0. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many.
Once again, here we apologize for our technical difficulties to start this game. When you look at the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, it is 8-0. We missed the Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Need to fundraise for your team? Kettle River Pizza in Ascove has practical and user-friendly fundraising program. Visit kettleriverpizza.com/fundraising to learn more. So we have 4th down and 12 here for the Broncos. And they're punting from their own end zone. It's a good punt. And it is going to land in the Rush City side of the field. It'll be 1st and 10 Rush City from about the 43-yard line. So far we've had a good start here for Rush City, leading 8-0. Rush City won this game last year versus International Falls Flyers. They're not in the same section, but they both are in the same district. Rush City last year won the district. They ended the season last year with an 8-1 record, a great season for Coach Joe Lakeberg and the Tigers. And here come the Tigers, 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. It is Nyhart under center with backs to his right and left. That's 44, Munson on the carry. Munson is a load. He runs hard. He's a 5'11 senior. Picks up about 7 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 right from midfield. Nyhart kind of in the pistol formation. Rush City runs kind of an option type offense here. Hand off to Munson. He goes right up the middle. Good play there by the defensive line. Brought down by number 78 there for the Broncos. Good play. Clogging up the middle. That's 78. That's Krozaska for the Flyers. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2 here. The Rush City Tigers scored the last time they were in the Rush City Auto red zone. 3rd and short here. We've got Nyhart with Munson to his left. Straight up the middle again. There goes Munson. He's past the 40-yard line, down about the 38-yard line. That'll be a Tiger first down. Good run there by Munson, picking up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from about the 38-yard line. We got 2 wide receivers out wide. That's number 3, Parkin, and number 14, Diedrich. Diedrich in motion. Diedrich gets the pitch. He goes around the right tackle. Short gain on the play. Great play there by the defensive line. That's number 67 there, McClanahan. Good play. I think we'll be calling his name a lot tonight. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 from about the 39-yard line. We've got Munson again off to Nyhart's right. Diedrich in motion. They go right back to Munson around the left edge there. He gets hit hard, but he stays on his feet. Good pickup, good run there again by Munson. He's a tough load to bring down. That is another first down for the Tigers. Tigers is driving slow and methodical on a rainy night. They're okay running the ball, picking up first downs, and using that clock up here on a rainy, chilly night here in Rush City. And we have an official's timeout. Not sure what this is all about here. Looks like maybe they want to try to get a dry ball. So again, the Tigers are really relying on their senior running back, Munson. He's been just powerful. The Bronco defense is struggling to bring him down tonight. And that's what Rush City wants to do. They want you. They're going to pound the ball with Munson, and then they want to do a fake and get the defense to collapse on him because he is such a powerful runner, and the defense needs to stop him, and it opens up everything else with the option offense that Joe Lakeberg likes to run here for the Tigers. Still having a delay here. Looks like they were drawing the football. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers here from about the 28-yard line. Here we go. We got Nyhart in kind of the pistol formation. To his left is Munson. Wide right is number 14, Diedrich. Snap to Nyhart. He hands off to number 5. That's Sam Dick. He picks up a nice gain there. That is going to be another first down. He's brought down at about the 16-yard line. Good play there for the Tigers. Another first down. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from about the 16-yard line. Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard says it is about 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter with the Tigers leading 8-0. Again, both of these teams are 1-1. This is an important game for both teams. There's a difference, big difference going 2-1 and 1-2. 1-2 early in the season. There's Dick again on the carry. Good play there by number 13 for the Broncos. Number 13 for the Broncos. That's Kane Thompson. He's a senior. Good play there. So loss of 1 on the play, we'll say. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers. Number 7 for the Tigers is running in the play. Nyhart again and kind of the pistol formation. Dick off to his left. And we've got number 14, Diedrich out wide left. Number 30 there's kind of in the wing back position. That's Bodell. Nyhart there with the keeper. Pickup of about 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7 for the Tigers. Excuse me, third down and about 6 for the Tigers here from about the 12-yard line. Tigers would love to push this in the end zone here again, build their lead, and continue just to run the ball and wear out the clock. And on this rainy night here in Rush City, this game time tonight was 6 o'clock. 17 Nyhart in the pistol formation. Dick to his left. Nyhart just goes straight up the middle. What a big hole that offensive line created, and Nyhart kind of drew contact there from the safeties of the Broncos, and he's brought down right at the 1 foot line. It looks like good run, good play, good offensive line. Really opened up the hole there for the Tigers. Again, first and goal for the Tigers. They already lead 8-0. Beautiful atmosphere in Rush City. Even though there's rain, we got our dedicated fans in the end zones, right on the sidelines. Beautiful place to watch a football game. Small school football. There really is nothing like it on a Friday night. Here we go. Nyhart. He hands off to Dick. Dick straight up the middle. And it looks like he is going to be stopped short. As I watch the referee come in from the side. Yep, he is going to be stopped short, so it's going to be second down and very, very short. It's about as close as you can get to that white paint. Rush City again, they're totally content running the play clock as far down as possible. They got 14, Diedrich and Parkin coming in with the play. Again, you're going to have Nyhart here in the kind of the pistol formation. Dick right off to his left. 2 receivers out to the left. Nyhart gets the snap. He goes left, and he is going to score. Touchdown, Tigers! Nyhart with the keeper. Good run there for the Tigers. Last possession, they just went, last score, they just went for 2. We'll see if they do that again. And again, that's another trip into the Rush City Auto Red Zone. Rush City puts it in the end zone here, and they are going to go for 2. You've got Nyhart in the pistol formation. Dick is to his right. We got 3 receivers out to the right. Nyhart rolls out to the right, and he decides to cut it up. Oh, looks straight up the middle, and it is knocked away by the Broncos defense. Looking at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, it is 14 for the Tigers, 0 for the Broncos. Rush City Auto now has a location in North Branch called Standard Auto and Classics. 2 locations means 2 lots of quality used vehicles. Visit rushcityauto.com to see all of the inventory. We're going to step away for a short break.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
At Burnett Dairy.
Back here in Rush City, the Broncos return the kickoff. Good return here out to about the 46-yard line. That was number 3 on the return for the Broncos. Good return there for number 3 for the Broncos. It'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from the 46-yard line. We don't have a roster with number 3 on it, so we're all searching up here trying to figure out who that is. It'll be Broncos ball, 1st and 10 here from the 46-yard line. Broncos are quarterbacked by senior Hayden Swenson. He's number 10. He's kind of in the pistol formation, similar to what Rush City runs here. He hands off to his back, number 44. That is Crandall. Crandall with a nice gain. He's brought down at about the let's see, we'll call it about the 48-yard line. Good run there.
Taken to the 47-yard line, be second down and 3 for the Broncos.
It'll be second down and 3 here for the Broncos. Again, we have number 10, Hayden Swenson, in the quarterback. He's kind of in the pistol formation. He's looking deep to the left, and it is incomplete, intended for number 86, Carter Line. He appeared to have a step on the Rush City Tiger defender. Good throw, just falls incomplete. It's going to be third down and about 3. This is an important play here for the International Falls Broncos here. Already down 14-0. They don't want to give the ball back to Rush City here. They need to get something flowing here on the offensive end. Here we go. We got number 10, Swenson, under center now. He hands off to the first man through. That's number 44, Crandall again on the carry. He gets enough for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Broncos.
Looks like enough yards for a Broncos first down.
Here we go. Broncos 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of the Tigers. Swenson gets the handoff. He gets the snap. He hands off to number 44. That's Crandall again. He carries for about 7 yards. Both teams have good running backs with number 44 tonight, handling the ball a lot for both squads. Crandall for the Broncos and Munson for the Tigers. Here we go. It'll be second down and 4. Swenson, the quarterback. He gets the snap. He's back to pass. He rolls out to the left. Good catch. Wow, good catch there by number 86. That is Carter Line again. That is his man. He's looked at him a couple times now. Back to pass and a great play. Looks like Rush City had a great defensive coverage on that play, and Carter's kind of able to tiptoe the sideline and make a great catch on the play. So it is 1st and 10 now for the Broncos. 1st and 10 right at the 30-yard line. Swenson in the shotgun. He gets the snap. He rolls out to the right. He's looking at number 12. Oh, intercepted by the Tigers. What a play. That's number 13 for Rush City. Morris with the that's 15 for the Tigers. Tim Morris, sophomore, with a great interception. And the Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line. That was the Broncos' first trip inside to the Rush City Auto Red Zone. And the Tigers were able to play some strong defense and hold the Broncos out of the end zone. And the Broncos are going to take over 1st and 10 here from the 5-yard line. Excuse me, the Tigers are going to take it over 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. We got Nyhart again in the pistol formation. We got Munson. Oh, Munson took the snap, and then he handed it off to number 5. That's Dick. Little reverse action on that play, and it works. Gain of about 13 on the play. Brought down by number 23 for the Broncos. That is Kingston Jean. Good play right there for the Tigers. Little trickery there on that play. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers from about the 19-yard line. Nyhart in pistol formation. To his left is Munson. 2 receivers out to the left. Nyhart takes a snap. He hands out. Oh, he keeps it. Passes it complete. That is Diedrich, and Diedrich gets enough for a first down. And that'll move the chains. Good play there. Had me fooled. Again, that's what this option offense does. Hand it off, gain a bunch of yards by the running back, and then fake it and look for the receivers out. They're getting the linebackers and the linemen for the Broncos to really clog that center and try to stop the fake. Here we go, Nyhart in the pistol. Fake handoff. Again, hits the wide open receiver. Great play. Great pass there by Nyhart. That is complete to Hagerud. And he picks up another Tiger first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers at about the 46-yard line. And again, I apologize earlier for the technical delays here at Rush City. We are live here now on YouTube. Thank you again to all of our sponsors. Nyhart again, hand off to Munson. Munson picks up about 9 before he's brought down. Brought down at about the 46-yard line. Another good run. They're just playing, picking up chunks here against this Bronco defense. Really wearing out the Bronco defense, chewing up a lot of clock here on a kind of a chilly, rainy night here. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard tells me that Rush City is leading 14-0, 2nd and 1. Here's Nyhart in the pistol formation. Fake handoff. Oh, fumble on the play. Recovered by number 53 for the Tigers. Great awareness there by the lineman there, number 53 for the Tigers, jumping on that ball. Again, turnovers have really hurt Rush City this year. 9 turnovers last week against, and a loss last week. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Timeout, Tigers. We are going to step away here shortly for a quick break.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Back here in Rush City Tigers lead 14-0 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They are on the move again. Nyhart, fake handoff to Munson. Again, he sees his man over the middle. That is number 8, Haggard on the reception, and another 1st down for the Tigers. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers here from about the 40-yard line. 1:40 to go here in the first half. The Rush City Tigers would love to put another score up here before the half. Nyhart under center. He rolls out to the left. He's got lots of time to throw. Sets throws to an open receiver who falls out of bounds. Diedrich with the catch and just falls out of bounds to stop the clock again for the Tigers. And again, they pick up another 1st down. Great play there. Great job by the Tiger offensive line to Munson, the ball carrier there, just trying to figure out getting the score adjusted online for you here. It is 14-0. Munson there on the carry. Again, it'll be 1st down and 10. Looks like they can still get a 1st down on the 11-yard line. Ooh, that play went nowhere here, and looks like Rush City is going to call another timeout here. We're going to keep it here with 56 seconds to go. It's going to be 2nd down and about 13 here for the Tigers.
Their 2nd timeout, 1 remaining for the Tigers.
Ball is going to be about the 14-yard line here for the Tigers. Once again, Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard is Rush City 14, the Broncos 0. Stay tuned here for the halftime show. Again, the Rush City Tigers for the 3rd time tonight are in the Rush City Auto Red Zone. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto Classics in North Branch. Visit rushcityauto.com and start shopping today. Here's the Pitch halftime show. Thank you to Here's the Pitch and North Branch. They're going to bring us the halftime show today. Here we go. Rush City has it. It'll be 2nd and 14 from about the 15-yard line. Nyhart again in the pistol formation. He's back to pass. He looks to the right, throws it up for Diedrich. Wow, what a catch. That is a touchdown. Diedrich for the score. What a great play, but we have a penalty on the field. Holding against the Tigers. No score. We're going to bring it back again. That's going to be a spot foul here for the Tigers. That was a great pass, great catch there by Diedrich to go up and get that with the defender right on top of him. What a great play there. Here we go. But it's going to be 2nd and about 24 yards. The Tigers can get a first down right at the 1-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and we'll call it about 23-ish. Again, we got Nyhart back to pass. We have, I believe that is Munson to his left. Nope, that is Sam Dick to his left. Again, it looks like they just ran the same play. And Diedrich made a good play to try to get open and dive for the ball. Falls incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 24 to go. This offensive line for the Tigers has done a really nice job tonight, giving their junior quarterback, Braylon Nyhart, lots of time to throw. Excellent job by the offensive line. Really stepping up tonight and keeping the Bronco defense away from Nyhart, so he has a clean pocket here tonight to throw that football. Here we go, 3rd down and about 24 to go. Nyhart takes the shotgun, rolls to the left, and he's got to be careful not to cross that line of scrimmage. He lofts it up to the end zone, and it has caught Diedrich. What a play. It almost looked like the Broncos didn't know which guy was going to knock it away, so nobody did, and Diedrich is able to come away with the score with 36 seconds to go in the first half. What a play by Rush City. Nyhart to Diedrich. Diedrich just went up and got it. Here we go. The Tigers are going to do what they do. They go for 2. Nyhart again. Great time to throw. Oh, good play there. Just through the hands of number 15, Timmy Morris. With that score, it's going to be 20-0. And again, we have a penalty against Rush City, and that's going to be declined. Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. It's 20-0. Here's the Pitch. Halftime's coming up. Here's the Pitch in North Branch is the area's premier indoor training facility. Fast pitch, slow pitch, baseball, batting cages. Tune up your swing at Here's the Pitch. I think Rush City overall has to be happy here with this first half, leading the Broncos 20-0 right now. This is a key game for the district. I know it's a goal of the Tigers to repeat as district champions. The Broncos and the Tigers both come into this game 1-1, and I know the experience from last year. Coach Joe Lakeberg knew that that would carry over and would help the team this year go try to repeat as district champions. And again, just a quick little review here. Tigers leading 20-0. The Broncos are going to receive the ball here with 36.1 seconds to go in the first half. Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, North Branch, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. All right, Tigers to kick off here with 36 seconds to go. 23 for Umbright is the kicker here for the Tigers. Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Here we go. 23 here for the Broncos. Returns it. Good play. And he is just knocked out of bounds. That's 23 Kingston Jean on the return. He's knocked out of bounds by number 22 Lukoff for the Tigers. And the Broncos are going to take over 1st and 10 with 31 seconds to go here in the first half from Rush City. Looks like the rain has kind of stopped here. The field is still in great shape. when I got here tonight. Just a beautiful shape, beautiful condition field here in Rush City. Hayden Swenson, the quarterback for the Broncos, gets the snap. Pass is complete to number 13, Thompson. He just goes right out of bounds, right at the first down marker, so it will be enough for a first down. Good play there by the Broncos, just run the sideline route, and Swenson hit him. Oh, they're going to say that he is just short. Some confusion here. There we go. The chains are now moving. It will be first down. Hayden Swenson under center. That's Crandall to his left. 4 receivers here for the Broncos. Swenson gets the snap. He looks left. 86 on the reception. Carter line is incomplete. Good play there by the Tigers to break up that play. It looked like it was going to be just an easy pitch and catch, and it was broken up by the Tigers. So it's going to be second down and 10 here for the Broncos. .4 seconds to go here in the first half. Swenson, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation. He gets the snap. 44, Crandall on the pitch, and he runs out of bounds. He's brought down, again, close to that first down marker, about the 44-yard line. And they're going to say just short of the first down. 15 seconds to go here. Ran out of bounds, so the clock stopped. So it'll be second down and 1 here for the Broncos. It's going to be third down and 1, I guess. The officials got together here and say it's third and 1. Third and 1 for the Broncos. The clock is started. Swenson in the shotgun formation. Oh, we're going to stop the clock. I think the official started the clock when he wasn't supposed to, and the Broncos coach noticed it and went to the ref and let them know. So they're going to reset the clock here for, I believe, 15.1 on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard here. Here we go, Swenson. 44 and 3 both go in motion. That's Crandall. Swenson gets the snap, rolls out to the right, has a man wide open over the middle. That is number 44, Crandall, and he is brought down at about the 25-yard line. That'll be a first down and 10 for the Broncos.
First down for the Broncos at the 25. They call it timeout.
It'll be a timeout, Broncos here with 6.9 to go here. We're going to keep it here, folks. With 6.9 to go here in the first half. The Broncos on the move. Halftime show is coming up here. Hones halftime. Hones, right in Mora, has state-of-the-art facilities and 44-plus years of experience getting vehicles back on the road. Hones will help us at halftime here with 6.9 seconds to go in the second half. Tigers lead 20-0 here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Excellent half here by quarterback Braylon Nyhart. He hit Diedrich last possession for a touchdown in the Rush City Auto Red Zone. Able to put it in for 6, and then the 2-point conversion did not succeed. So it'll be first and 10 here for the Broncos. Swenson in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left. He gets the snap, looks to the right, finds his receiver. That's number 3. And he goes out of bounds and stops the clock again. So it's going to be second down with 3 seconds to go. And we've got a timeout again by the Broncos. So it's going to be second down and about 7 to go. 3 seconds on the clock. So this is going to be the last play of the half here for the Broncos. So they wanted to call a timeout to talk it over. Some type of Hail Mary, maybe some type of trick play here. We saw the Tigers run kind of a little reverse trick play earlier that picked up about 13 yards for Tiger first down. And we'll see what the Broncos come up with here. Second down and 7 from about the 22-yard line with 3 seconds to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Once again, stay tuned for after the game for our Pine City Insurance Agency Player of the Game. Here we go, 2nd down and 7. This will be the last play of the half here. We have Swenson in the shotgun formation. There's 4 receivers, 3 right, 1 left. Swenson back to throw. Great play. Oh, what a play. Nobody picked him up. Munson went right around the left tackle and was able to bring down Swenson with a sack to end the half. What a great way to end the half here for the Tigers. Once again on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, Tigers lead at halftime over the International Falls Broncos 20-0. Embrace Orthodontics, leave with a smile. You'll embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. All right, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back shortly to Rush City.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch invite you to check out their 2 full lots of quality used vehicles. They've got a car or truck for any size budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch are going to put you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit rushcityauto.com to view up-to-date inventory. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics. Quality used vehicles, rushcityauto.com.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Arrow Building Center in Siren is your leading name throughout the Midwest with trusted brands for your building supplies and services. Arrow Building Center has been providing contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers with quality products and expert service for all projects, big and small, for many decades. No matter the size of your next project, Arrow Building Center is at your service. And don't forget, free, yes, free delivery, always. Stop on by Arrow Building Center in Siren, conveniently located off Highway 70, or visit them online at abc-clc.com.
Can't wait to get out there.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for the season.
Hey, guys, you gonna finally let me in on the big hunt this year?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Honey, there's a lot of preparation that goes into hunting.
Preparation, huh? Like
getting to Almost Yours Gun and Pawn in Mora so I can have the right gun, scope, blind, and stand? And no matter what caliber I'm shooting, Bob always has the right ammo.
Ha, thanks, boys. I went to Almost Yours Gun and Pawn. They have everything a hunter needs to be prepared.
Oh, okay.
I do love Almost Yours Gun and Pawn.
907 Union Street, Mora.
Need reliable energy? Burnett Dairy Cooperative has you covered with top quality propane services. Whether you're heating your home, running your business, or firing up the grill, our propane is safe, efficient, and always dependable. Choose Burnett Dairy Cooperative Propane, your trusted partner for all things energy. Stay warm, stay powered, stay local.
Hey there, neighbors. Matt Winsan, CEO Burnett Dairy. Farmers are the people that wake up before the sun, who battle the elements, and tend to their crops and herds with a passion that runs deep in their veins. At this time, I would personally like to thank the farmers. From all of us at Burnett Dairy Cooperative to all of our incredible farmers, thank you. Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Real farms, real flavor.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Rush City. Embrace Orthodontic Scoreboard says Rush City is leading this game over the International Falls Bronco 20-0. Special thank you to our sponsors tonight, Hones, iCar and ASE certified. Hones Auto Body and Glass and more is recommended by insurance companies. Had an accident? Let Hones Auto Body and Glass fix you up. Again, tonight's game between the International Falls Broncos and the Tigers here. Both teams coming in 1-1. Joe Lakeberg, the coach for the Rush City Tigers, told me today that their key is to not turn the ball over. So I'm sure when he saw the forecast and saw rain, he was probably a little bit concerned about that. They had 9 turnovers last week in a 34-16 loss at Mountain Iron Buell. This is the Tigers' first home game of the year. They traveled north to Mesabi East in a win in week 1 over Mesabi East, 24-6, and then they traveled north again to Mountain Iron Buell and a 34-16. So he wanted to say, like, he knew this team is talented. He knows they're talented, but they cannot turn the ball over. That is really what hurt them last week. It's just he knows it's impossible to win no matter how talented your team is if you're going to turn the ball over 9 times. And 3 of those last week were within the 15, and they've really taken care of business today when they've gotten inside the Rush City Auto red zone. They've put it in the end zone as they lead 20-0 here at the half. Look at International Falls. They came in also 1-1 here tonight. They lost to Moose Lake the first game of the year, 40-20. And then they beat Ely quite handily, 59-8 in week 2. So they came in 1-1. Again, both of these teams are representing the same district here. And so they represent the Northeast Blue Division. And currently looking at the standings, Aiken is leading that division 2-0. Aiken had a huge win last week over Mora. That's a nice win for the Gobblers. Moose Lake is also 2-0. And so this is a big game. Both of these teams want to pick up their second win of the year and hopefully potentially challenge for the district title. When you look at each of these teams' section standings, coming in tonight, International Falls is representing Section 7AA, and there you go again. They're the Gobblers at the top of Section 7AA. The Gobblers have had a great year so far. Their defense is stout. They're only giving up 6 points per game in the first 2. International Falls is 3rd in the Section 7AA. They are 1-1, like we said. In Section 4A, this is kind of an interesting section for Rush City. When you look at the geography of it all, you got Goodhue, Central, Cannon Falls, Maple Lake, Rush City, Kenyon, Wanamingo, Randolph. So a lot of teams from the southern part of the state here in with Rush City in Section 4AA. And you have Goodhue on top of this section. They're 2-0, along with Central is also 2-0 on the season. So, once again, good start here. Good first half for the Tigers. They lead 20-0. They've been able to put the ball in the end zone when they've gotten into the Rush City Auto red zone. Last play was a Nyhart to Diedrich touchdown. Great play for the Tigers. So we're going to take another break. We'll be back soon. There's 3:50 to go before we start the third quarter here in Rush City.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business furnace? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time to winterize your home or business, your routine isn't complete without a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency so you can keep warm all winter. Don't wait and avoid costly repairs. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony. I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes,
we're all about hair that feels like you.
At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
Dapper and Divine on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop. Right now, get $2 off your kid's haircut till the end of September. You know, back to school time at Dapper and Divine.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the Pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the Pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Butch, Christie, and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass. In Mora, Hones. They'll fix you up right.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Special thank you to Kettle River Pizza here. We are about 3 minutes away here from the start of the second half, and the Kettle River Pizza kickoff here to start our second half. Not only is Kettle River Pizza delicious and made locally in Ascove, it's proven to be an excellent source of income for charitable groups, nonprofits, and sports clubs. Let Kettle River Pizza help your group succeed during your next fundraiser. Once again, stay tuned after the game. We are going to have the Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game. Player of the Game presented by Pine Insurance Agency. Our player will receive a coveted Player of the Game t-shirt and a hat for their job well done tonight. Thank you, Pine Insurance Agency, covering Minnesota and Wisconsin. Once again, looking at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, the Rush City Tigers lead here in Rush City versus over the International Falls Broncos 20-0. It was a great half here for the Tigers. The things they wanted to work on were not turning the ball over, and they did not do that. And really, it's wet here. The rain has stopped. It hasn't really rained for most of that first half, and turnovers really have not been an issue for either team. They both have done a really nice job of hanging on to the ball and not turning it over here tonight. Rush City, as we saw in that first half, they want to run the ball. They want to chew up clock. They really, really just want to run this clock out here and send the Broncos home with a loss, and want to go 2-1 here after their third game of the season. Again, this is the Rush City's first home game of the year, and it has gone well for them. Rush City's offense is very strong with a lot of experience. They're averaging about 350 yards a game, and they are certainly on pace for that again tonight. Again, one of the keys to that first half success was they're able to score. When they get in the red zone, they're able to get it in the end zone and put up touchdowns here on the Rush City Auto Red Zone. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch are going to put you into a vehicle that you'll love at a price you can afford. Go find your next ride at rushcityauto.com. We'll take a short pause here. We'll be back in 1 minute for the start of our second half.
Hi, Rob. Hey, why have you been so happy lately? It's because I no longer pay for hot water. What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water? Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water. Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace? Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
A jewelry store.
Nada.
Then it's a thrift store?
Nada.
A pawn shop.
Nada. Another Men's Treasure is not a lot of things. What it is a place to find gently used power tools, hand tools, tires, fishing and hunting gear, motocross gear, and a ton of other cool stuff. Stop by and sell your gently used items, or buy something at a fraction of the price of buying it new. Another Men's Treasure in Becker, Princeton, East Bethel, Rice Lake, Wisconsin, or North Branch. Or visit Another Man's Treasure on Facebook and see what came in today. 106.5 FM, 1350 AM is your home for Packers football.
It will be Green Bay football. Crowd was roaring.
Once again, welcome back to Rush City for tonight's game between the Rush City Tigers and the International Falls Broncos. It looks like the Tigers are going to kick and the Broncos are going to return here to start our second half. It's the Kettle River Pizza second half kickoff.
Right back in the kickoff. Get the second
Tigers again lead 20-0. Great first half for the Rush City Tigers. They definitely want to come out here and set the tone for the second half and shut the Broncos down and not let them get back in this game. So we have number 23, Umbright, to kick off here for the Tigers. We've got 23, Kingston Jean, and 44, Crandall, back to return here for the Broncos. And here's our Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Kingston Jean here picks the ball up. He scoots up the sideline here, and he is going to be brought down. Great coverage here by the Rush City Tigers. It's going to be 1st and 10 Broncos from about the 32-yard line. That's where the Broncos are going to start the second half. They really need to get the offense going here. Both teams kind of play a shotgun offense, even though it's wet. Hasn't been a problem. We've had really no bad snaps. Both quarterbacks have done a nice job of handling the wet footballs here. The centers have done a great job of snapping the ball. Swenson, the quarterback here, he is a good athlete for the Broncos. Swenson is a senior. He's under center now. He fakes the pitch, keeps it. Oh, great play. Number 22 is intercepted. Lukoff intercepts it for the Tigers. He returns it to the left sideline, and he is going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. What a great play by Lukoff. He kind of tipped the ball to himself and was able to come down with the interception. And there's a flag on the play, but the interception should stand here by Lukoff. What a great way for the Tigers to start the second half. And again, they are going to be in the Rush City Auto red zone right off the bat here, right off the International Falls turnover. And it looks like we actually have a little sun coming here. Going to end up being a beautiful night here for football in Rush City. We suspect it's some type of a block in the back here on the interception return. The Tigers look like they know they're going to back up a little bit here. And they would really love to put this ball in the end zone. I believe this penalty is going to knock them out of the Rush City Auto red zone. But they are happy to take the ball over here to start the second half on the first real play of the game. Swenson is intercepted by Lukoff from the Tigers. Interception stands. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Tigers from about the 27-yard line. So the Tigers will take over here for their first possession of the second half. Nyhart is the quarterback. To his left is going to be Munson. You got two receivers, including Diedrich, who has a touchdown tonight. To his left. Hand off to Munson. He goes off left tackle there. Great, good gain on first down. He is stopped at about the 16-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a first down right off the bat here. First play of the second half for the Tigers is a first down by Munson. Munson's a 5'11 senior. Nyhart, the quarterback, kind of in the pistol formation.
First down for the Tigers.
Nyhart gets the snap. Handoff again to Munson. Oh, wide open hole right up the middle. He started off to the right and the hole opened back to his left. He made a nice cut. Gets it out to about the 5-yard line. And that is going to be another Rush City first down. It's going to be first and goal as we see a rainbow off in the distance here with the sun shining now in Rush City. Here we go. Munson again takes the handoff. Same play right up the middle. Pickup of about 2 on the play. Good stand there for the Bronco defensive line again. Rush City's in the red zone here. They would like to put a score up here to potentially seal the game here. Going up 26-0 early in the third. Nyhart again. Hand off to Munson. He kind of slips there, runs into his own man and falls at about the 5-yard line. It's going to be third down now. Third and goal for the Rush City Tigers.
East end of the field, if everybody sees that.
See what Coach Lakeberg draws up here on 3rd and 5. You've got Diedrich and Parkin to the left. You've got Munson to the left. Receives. Nyhart gets the snap and hands off to Munson. And Munson scores. Rush City must see something on that offensive line, and they kind of ran the same play there 3 times. They saw something they liked and just ran that play, and Munson's able to run it in for a 5-yard touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Looking at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, it is now 26-0 with 9:47. Nyhart gets a snap on the 2-point, fades to the right, and sees his man, number 15, Morris, open in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. With that, the Rush City Tigers lead 28-0 with 9:47 to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. So things couldn't have gone much better here to start the second half for the Tigers. They get the turnover interception by Lukoff on that first play by the Broncos. He returns it out to almost the red zone. Rush City takes over and is able to score a few plays later. That possession was really all Munson there. Again, the Tigers are totally content to run the ball, wear out the clock, and let that clock moving, especially up 28-0 now. Embrace Orthodontics. They will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. EmbraceMN.com. Rush City here to kick off. Again, both of these teams are 1-1, looking for their second win of the season. They're both in the same district. This would be a key game for Rush City to try to repeat as district champions. Aiken currently is leading. 23. Umbright to kick off here for the Tigers. 44 Munson on the return. 44 Crandall on the return. Both of these teams have number 44 as key players, key ball handlers for their team. So that was Crandall for International Falls, returning the ball out to about the 48-yard line. And that's kind of what the doctor ordered here for International Falls. Great field position to try to get back in this game, as it still is early here in the third quarter. 9:41 to go. We got fullback 13 in the game now. That's Thompson. Swenson under center. Hands off to the first guy. That's Thompson. He's past the first down chains here. Nice gain out to about the 35-yard line of the Tigers. He's brought down by number 2 for the Tigers. That is Stream. Good tackle there by number 2, Stream. 13, Thompson is a big fullback there. Good run there. You got a fullback in it and a tailback in there now. Now it looks like Swenson, the quarterback, is going to be in the shotgun formation with Crandall to his right. 4 receivers in the game now. Fake the handoff to Crandall. Swenson back to pass, hits number 3. That's complete. He is pushed out of bounds there by the Tigers. Number 8, Haggard. And that is going to be another first down for the Broncos. It'll be 1st and 10 now from about the 22, 23-yard line, we'll call it. Good possession here for the Broncos. There was no pouting there after that turnover. They got right back on the field and are moving the ball. Down 28-0 early in the third. Here's Swenson, shotgun. Got Crandall to his right. Crandall takes the handoff up the middle. He's brought down by number 5 for the Tigers. That's Sam Dick on the tackle. Just short of the first down. It's going to be 2nd down and short from about the 14-yard line for the Broncos. Again, good possession here for the Broncos. This is probably their best offensive possession of the game so far. Really moving the ball. They're in the Rush City Auto red zone here. We got 2nd down and 1. We got Swenson in shotgun. To his left is Crandall. Swenson back to pass. Oh, Munson again. Munson ended the first half with a sack around the edge. This time, he comes straight up the middle. Nobody picks him up for the Broncos, and he is sacked Swenson for about a 9-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now. They're back to the 23-yard line, and it's going to be we'll call it 3rd and 11 actually now. Boy, Munson is a difference maker for the Tigers on offense and defense. That last possession was all Munson as he put the carry in the end zone the last time Rush City had the ball, and now he's got 2 sacks so far tonight. Swenson shotgun. He hands off. That's Crandall. Crandall on the nice carry. That's going to be close to a first down, and the officials coming in from the sideline, stopping the clock, moving the chains. It'll be 1st and 10, Rush City. 1st and 10 Broncos from about the 13. Good play there from the Broncos. Just a handoff straight up the middle to Crandall, and he's able to break it for a first down. Swenson in the shotgun. Crandall to his right, 2 receivers right. Fakes the handoff. Shoots it out to the right. That's number 3 on the catch. He is going to be tackled at about, he's not going down. Looked like he was going to go down about the 10-yard line. He jumped forward a little bit more. He's brought down. He ended up right back at that 10-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 8-ish for the Broncos from right at the 10-yard line here. They are in the red zone here. Tigers making a quick substitution. Swenson, hand off to Crandall again. He goes around the right edge. Good gain there by Crandall. He's a load to bring down. He's a big back. Tigers bring him down at about the 5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and we'll call it 3rd and 3. They're going to spot the ball right at that 5-yard line. Beautiful night here it turned out in Rush City. Beautiful field. 3rd and 5. Swenson and shotgun to his left is Crandall. Crandall breaks out to the left. They just shoot it out to Crandall to his left. Crandall breaks a tackle on a great spin move. We have a flag on the play as Crandall's brought down at about the 1-yard line. We'll see what this flag is.
Holding against the Broncos.
Looks like it's a legal block to the back maybe. Block to the back, I believe, against the Broncos on that little, almost like a wide receiver or running back screen out to the left. We're going to have a penalty against the Broncos. That's going to back them up and take away their first down. They were going to have it 1st and goal from about the 1, but that penalty is going to back them up here. And we're going to repeat 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and about 11 from the 15-yard line. Boy, that's a huge play for the Broncos. They would have had it 1st and goal from the 1. Swenson in the shotgun again, Crandall to his right. Last time they ran the ball on this play. Swenson has time. He throws deep to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. What a play. It looked like the Rush City defender maybe fell down on the play, and they're able to hit their wide receiver number 3 that I do not have on my roster. Good play there. Swenson with a nice pass from the open receiver for the touchdown. Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. That's the Broncos' first score of the game. 6:08 to go in the third. 28-6 is the score as the Broncos attempt the extra point here. Number 83 to kick. That is Shikowski. His kick is up, and it is good. With that score, it is Rush City 28. The Broncos 7. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be back shortly.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Welcome back here to Rush City. Looking at the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard here. The score is Rush City 28 and the International Falls Broncos 7. Broncos just scored there from the Rush City Auto Red Zone. Broncos the kickoff. That is Shikowski kicking off. And that is returned by number 15 here for Morris for the Tigers. Good, strong return here for the Tigers. They're going to start the ball at about the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers here from the 37-yard line as we have about 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The rain has stopped here. It turned out to be a beautiful night here in Rush City. We saw the sun. We had a rainbow. And the wetness has really not affected this game at all. We've had one turnover, I believe, an interception to start the second half here. Lukoff for the Tigers picked off Swenson's pass for the Broncos. And that led to a Tigers score here. Nyhart gets the snap, hands it off. That is Munson again. That play is just working over and over again. Munson, ball carrier, he's brought down at about the 49-yard line for another big gain for the Tigers. And they're just going to continue to run that play until the Broncos stop it. And we have an injured player on the field. Again, Munson is a 5'11 senior. He's number 44 for the Tigers, and he's kind of made huge plays. We've seen him have a couple of sacks, and last possession he had the touchdown carry. I believe he carried 4 to 5 times on that last possession, and he starts this possession with a first down right off the bat here. We have a player down on the field. He's going to slowly make his way to the sideline as both teams take a knee here out of respect for the injured player. And we are going to resume action here as the water bottles head off the field here. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers from about the 49-yard line. Appreciate Rush City hosting me here in the booth. We have a tight quarters here in the booth, but we're all having a great time with the Tigers leading here 28-7. We have Nyhart in the pistol formation. We have Swenson to his, Munson to his left inner. Oh, what another pass. Diedrich is wide open for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Diedrich again. What a great play. Nyhart to Diedrich for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. What a way to respond to the Broncos' drive and score. Great job there. Great resiliency by the Tigers to not let that score bring them down, and they come back and score a touchdown 2 plays later. Nyhart to Diedrich for the score. That's his second touchdown of the game. They're going to go for 2 again. Nyhart, Munson to his right. Nyhart back to pass. A great job by the offensive line. He was looking to 15. That's Morris. The ball is incomplete. We are going to step away here for a short break with the Orthodontics, Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Rush City 34. Broncos 7.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 10. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Here we are back in Rush City. Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard is 34-7. Rush City leading. Rush City scored the first drive here of the second half. Then International Falls drove down for a touchdown, and Rush City responds with a great pass from Nyhart to Diedrich for the long score. And here's our kickoff here, the Kettle River Pizza kickoff here. That handled by number 23 there for the International Falls.
Tackle made by number 15, Tim Morris.
Morris and the stop here. Morris has been impactful here for the Tigers. That was 23 Gene on the return. And a great coverage there for the Tigers as the Broncos are going to start this possession on about their 19-yard line. Wow, great coverage there by the Tigers. So the Broncos scored on their last possession. And let's see what they come out here with. There was a lot of Crandall on last possession. Here's number 10, Swenson. He's under center. Pitch to Crandall. Oh, nope, he kept it. And we have an interception, and that's going to be a touchdown by a defensive lineman. That's number 77, Kramer, with the score. So it was a fake. Swenson went back, and he was hit hard by a Tiger defensive lineman, and he kind of just threw it up right into the hands of Devin Kramer, 5'11" senior for the Tigers. He doesn't get those opportunities very often, and boy, did he take advantage of that. What a job there by the defensive line, and then number 77, Kramer, with the, well, I guess we'll call it an interception, and he ran it in for the score, and that is going to make it 40-7 now with 5:16 to go. And here come the Tigers here going for 2. We've got Nyhart in the pistol formation. We've got Munson to his left. And again, the handoff goes to Munson. He plows forward in for the 2-point conversion. And again, great job here by the Rush City Tigers, able to score on the interception by the defense. Number 77, he's going to celebrate tonight, and I hope they watch that film tomorrow and that team goes crazy, because those opportunities do not come around very often for the defensive lineman to pick it off and put it in the end zone. What a play there. What a response here by Rush City to give up the Broncos' only score of the game, and they respond with a drive touchdown themselves, Nyhart to Diedrich's pass, and then the interception return by Kramer for the score. It is now 42-7 on our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. That is a 35-point margin, and which means we will be running time here in the fourth quarter unless the Broncos can score. We've got number 23, Umbrecht here. Umbrecht to kick for the Tigers. They've been really kicking the number 23, Kingston Jean, and I'm wondering if the Tigers saw something on film that they wanted to kick to him because he's been the guy returning the ball here, and he's kind of just shot up that left sideline a couple times. And here they go, right to Gene again, and he drops the ball, picks it up, and runs to the right. And he is going to be brought down by number 38. That was a one-on-one tackle, and he made the play. What a play, excuse me. I believe that was 28. Oh, excuse me, 88. That was 88. Landon Peterson. Great one-on-one stop there for him. And again, great kickoff coverage by Rush City. It's underrated how important starting field position is for a team, and the Rush City Tigers have really done a great job of limiting where the Broncos start their offense. Here they are right at the 25-yard line. That's Swenson. His pass is complete out to the right. That is to number 3. I do not have him on their roster, so I'm not sure who that is, but that's a complete pass. Pickup of about 8 on the play. We'll call it a pickup of 9, so it's going to be 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1 here. We got Swenson in shotgun. And he handed off to Crandall. Crandall, gain of about 3 on the play. That's enough for a Bronco first down.
That's enough yards for a Broncos first down.
And they're moving the chains now. Here we go. Clock is running. 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Swenson is the quarterback. He's in the shotgun formation. He hands off. Good play there. Number 22 is the first to hit him for the Tigers. That's Lukoff. He's had a nice game today. Crandall on the carry again. Lukoff made the stop. He's the one who had an interception here to start that second half to really put all the momentum on the Rush City Tigers side. We got Swenson again in the shotgun formation. He gets the snap. He's going to hand off to Crandall. That's 44. He is tackled again. Looks like that is Munson again back in the backfield making a play for the Rush City Tigers, and there'll be no gain on the play, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 from about the 42-yard line. And the Broncos are going to speed things up here. They're going to go a little no huddle. They're all looking to the sideline. Swenson is the quarterback. He's going to be back in shotgun formation. Crandall to his left. Here's the snap. He looks to the right. His left, excuse me, and the ball is incomplete and dropped by number 13, Thompson. That would have been a tough catch. You would have had to catch it and tiptoe on the sideline. And here we go. It's 4th down and 5, and the Broncos really have a decision to make. You're down 42-7, 3 minutes to go, and they looks like they're going to go for it here, down 42-7. They're going to keep Swenson in, and he is in the shotgun formation. We've got 4 receivers. Swenson back to pass. He looks over the middle. Wow, what a play by number 3. It looked like he might get there earlier and make contact, but he snuck through, and that is Parkin, and he snuck through and knocked the ball away. What a great play by the safety, number 3 for Rush City, Parkin. And that is where Rush City will take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line of the Broncos here. So 1st and 10 Broncos, 42-7 is the score on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Just under 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here. We still have Nyhart in at QB. Munson to his left. Hand off to Munson. He comes around that right edge again and is able to keep driving. He's breaking loose. Great run there by Munson. He's brought down from behind by number 86 for the Broncos. That was Carter Line on the stop. Another great run here by Munson. That's a Rush City Tiger first down. It's going to be 1st and 10. Rush City from about the 24-yard line. They are nearing the Rush City Auto red zone. Nyhart again in the pistol formation. And we have Munson to his left. He hands off to Munson again. We got that little reverse play. He hands off to Sam Dick. Dick breaks out to the left. Oh, the defender for the Broncos. That's 86 again. That is Carter Line. He just kind of dove and got the toes of Sam Dick, and he is brought down at about the at about the 98-yard line there, and it's going to be first and goal Tigers. Again, we had the little reverse play where Munson gets it. He hands it right back off to Dick, and Dick broke around the left edge there and was brought down at the 9-yard line. Here we go, Nyhart. Right back to Munson. He runs around the right edge, and he is in for the touchdown. That is a 9-yard touchdown score for Munson. Another good run by Munson and another score for the Tigers. Again, I can't say enough about the job the Rush City offensive line is doing tonight. When they've tried to pass, they've given Nyhart time, and the holes that these backs have had to run through have been big holes, and they've been able to gain chunk yards here. So great job by the Rush City offensive line. They are going for 2 like they normally do. And again, handoff to Munson, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. And with that score, the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, it is 50-7. And again, that was another trip to the Rush City Auto Red Zone. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics, 2 lots full of quality used vehicles. Start shopping now, rushcityauto.com. We're going to step away for 30 seconds. We'll be back shortly.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great taste.
We are back here in Rush City, and the Broncos return the kickoff. That is Gene again. He's been their main kick return today, and he's loose, and he is going to score. He takes it in for the touchdown. Gene scampers down for the score, and there is a flag on the play. It is on the Rush City 15-yard line, so I'm not sure what that might be. It might be a penalty on a hold against the Broncos. So that score is going to come back. But the Broncos should start here with good field position. Again, welcome back to Rush City. The Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard says Rush City 50, the Broncos from International Falls 7. If this score keeps here, we will have the 4th quarter of running time. Due to the State High School League mercy rule of 35 or more, the time runs. And it will stop for injuries and timeouts and change of possession, I believe. And it is going to be 1st and 10 Broncos from the 25-yard line, and that's a touchdown that is called back due to a penalty by the Broncos. That's the second big penalty. The Broncos would have had it 1st and goal in the 1, but that also got called back earlier this game. So the penalties have been huge for the Broncos, and that's a Swenson pass is incomplete for Carter Line. And that is incomplete, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. So penalties tonight have been huge. They've really cost the Broncos some big play. Like I said, earlier in the game, it would have had it 1st and goal, and there was a illegal block to the back, I believe, that sent it back. And they ended up not scoring on that possession. Here goes Swenson again in shotgun formation. Crandall again on the carry. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 on the play. And he's brought down about the 19-yard line. So they are in the red zone again. The Rush City Auto red zone. The Broncos finding their way in there again with 1:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. It is 3rd and about 4 to go. Swenson in shotgun. Swenson gets the snap. Pass the line is complete to the left. Just a little wide receiver screen right there. Line took 2 steps toward the quarterback, catches the pass, and then heads upfield. Up off on the stop there. Number 22 for the Tigers made the stop. It'll be another first down. Clock's running here at Rush City. It'll be first and goal from about, we'll call it the 8.5-yard line. Swenson in shotgun. Crandall to his left. Fakes the handoff. He keeps it. Swenson around the left edge here, and he's going to be brought down inside the 5-yard line, about the 3-yard line. That's not a play we've seen very often tonight. Most of the time he hands it off to Crandall, but this time he kept it and kind of threw the defense off because they kind of collapsed on Crandall and left a huge lane there for Swenson to run through. And it's going to be second down and goal from about the 4-yard line for the Broncos. Swenson again in the shotgun. Crandall to his left. Crandall kind of takes 2 steps in motion to his left and comes back, gets the handoff, and in for the score. 4-yard touchdown, Crandall. No penalties on that one. That is a touchdown for the Broncos. Last time the Broncos kicked, and they are going to, looks like they're going to bring out their kicker again. That is Shikowski again, the kick. He made the last extra point. On the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, it is 50-13. It is still over 35, so the fourth quarter would still be running time. Shikowski to kick here, the extra point. Extra point is good. With that score, it is 50 for Rush City and 14 for the Broncos. We're going to step away shortly here. We'll be back.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back here to Rush City. On the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, it is Rush City 50 and the International Falls Broncos 14. It was 20-0 at halftime, and really the Tigers have really taken advantage here of the second half. They had an interception return for a touchdown, and then right away to start the second half, I believe it was the second play of the half, Luckoff intercepted Swenson and returned it to about the 20-yard line for the Tigers. And here, Shikowski tries an onside kick, and that does not go 10 yards. Kind of caught the Tigers off guard. It was a good thought, but it did not make the 10 yards. And the Tigers here are going to get very good field position here to start this drive with 14 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The score is 50-14, so it's more than 36. So the fourth quarter will be running time to start. If it gets below 30, we'll go back to stop time. Looks like we still have Nyhart at quarterback here, I believe. Yep, Nyhart hands off to Munson. Oh, excuse me, that was Dick on the carry. He gained about 1 yard on the play. It's going to be a second down and 9. And the Tigers, again, are just going to let this clock run out. And that's the end of the third quarter here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. It is Rush City 50 and the International Falls Broncos 14. Again, Embrace Orthodontics. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team and Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign. Clear aligners. Find out more at embracemn.com. Thank you to all of our sponsors for bringing tonight's action here. Again, I apologize for hopping on late. I had some technical issues as we work through those. This has turned out to be a beautiful night. The rain stopped early on, and it's been a great night here, certainly for the Rush City Tigers with a 50-14 lead over the International Falls Broncos. This is a key district game. They both are in the same district, so the Rush City Tigers are looking to go 2-1 in the district. Here we go, starting the fourth quarter. It is 2nd down and 9. Nyhart is still in at quarterback. He hands off to Sam Dick, and he picks up about 2 yards on the play. We have a flag on the play here. Something happened in the tackle there that was late. That is going to draw a flag here. Let's see who that penalty is on. It is going to be on Rush City. They are already backing up here.
Personal foul.
We have a personal foul on Rush City. Oh, excuse me. Nope, it's on the Broncos. So it is a personal foul on the Broncos. Something happened there late. I did not see it on that tackle. And it's going to be 1st down Tigers after the Broncos penalty. It'll be 1st and 10. Tigers from the 30. So we have Nyhart at quarterback. We have Dick to his left. Diedrich is wide receiver. Hand off to Nyhart. He gives it right to Dick, and runs off to the right, and he's brought down after a short gain on the play. Again, Rush City is content just to run this clock here. The clock is in running time now and will not stop unless there is a timeout or an injury or a change of possession. So 2nd down and 10. Parkin coming into the game now for the Tigers. It's been a great game here offensively and defensively for the Tigers. They were able to score on an interception by the defensive lineman, number 77. Kramer was able to take it in for the score. You'd love to see defensive linemen score touchdowns. Number 44, Munson, again, breaks out to the left for another big gain, and he is brought down at the 11-yard line, and that's where the Tigers are going to have it 1st and 10. I'd imagine we'll start seeing Coach Lakeberg bring in some subs here after this possession here. Last year was a high-scoring game when these two met in the final game of the regular season. I believe it was 56-31. With Rush City coming up on top, and Rush City won the district last year. And here's Nyhart, Dick to his left. We got wide receivers on both sides. Good block there, and that is a handoff to Dick. He runs off to the right for the touchdown. What a great block there. I believe that was number 66. He kind of just took out the defensive lineman there. That was Stick. He put a great block on that sprung Dick loose for the touchdown. What a great block there. Another great job there by the Rush City Tiger offensive line. They've just been excellent all night, and they don't often get the credit they deserve, but the holes have been huge, and they've really kept their quarterback, Nyhart, upright when he dropped back to pass. Going for 2. They've done this all night. Nyhart. He hands off to Dick again. Dick runs straight off to the right, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. With that score, the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Rush City 58, Broncos 14. We're going to step away again for a short break. We'll be back to Rush City.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up! Mom's Parkside Cafe. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 2, and weekends, 7 till 2.
We are back here in Rush after the Tigers score again, and the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard is 58-14. Here comes the Kettle River Pizza kickoff after the touchdown. A great game here by the Tigers leading 58-14. Their offense has been outstanding. I don't have the exact stats, but they were averaging 350 yards coming into this game, and they're going to be more than that tonight. Here's Crandall on the return, and he is out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. And that's where the Broncos are going to take over here. 1st and 10 with 10 minutes to go, and the clock is going to run here. We are in Mercy Rule time. 58-14 is the score. This Tiger team can put up points, no doubt about that. Swenson is still in at quarterback. Crandall is off to his right. Crandall, all wide open hole here. He's going off, breaking off to the left, and he is gone. Let's see if anybody for the Tigers can catch him. Great hustle play by number 45 for the Tigers to run him down. That is Lucas Dick running him down before he's able to score. Big gain on the play for Crandall, and he's tackled at about the 18-yard line. That's where they will have it. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. That was Lucas Dick here, who great hustle play, and one of those things that saved a touchdown. Good hustle. Here we go, Swenson. Back to pass. Pass is complete to number 23, and he takes it in for the score. Broncos score again here. That's number 23, Kingston Jean. We've seen him a lot on kick returns. Haven't really seen him much on offense, but that was a great pass and catch for the score. Able to run it in here, and it looks like the Broncos are going to kick again. Their kicker has been good tonight. That's Schakowsky. He is 2 for 2 on extra points. Snap, kick. And it is good. With that score, Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, 58 Rush City, 21 for the Broncos. Welcome back, everybody. Here, we're going to step away for a minute. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be back here to Rush
Kettle River Pizza,
shortly.
the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ask Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage, and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class
in Rush City. The Broncos just kicked off, and the Tigers returned the ball out to the 42-yard line. That's where the Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10. We have 8:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Clock is running with the score 58-21. It's been a great offensive output here for Rush City. We are starting to see some substitutions into the game. We have a Nate Umbright at quarterback now for the Tigers. He gets the snap. He hands off to number 20. Oh, excuse me, a fake on the play. He hands off to number 30, and that is Bodell. Bodell runs around the left edge for a short gain on the play, potentially. Gain of 1. We'll say no gain on the play, actually. So Umbright is in at quarterback. We have number 20, Karlbaum, in at running back along with Bodell. Umbright at quarterback. To his left is number 20. That is Karlbaum. Karlbaum gets the carry. He is tackled for no gain on the play. Good job by the defensive line of the Broncos. Again, the clock is running here. Tigers are going to be content just to run this clock out. We're seeing a whole bunch of subs in. I'll try to get them to you the best I can. Umbright is now in at quarterback. He's getting the play to his team in the huddle. Umbright at quarterback. He gets the snap, drops back the pass, looks over the middle, intended for number 82. Max Morris is incomplete. Pass was a little bit behind him, and it's going to be 3rd and 11. Max Morris, a freshman here for the Tigers. It's going to be 4th down and about 11 with about 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Like I said, Rush City is content here to let that clock run. Going to eat up some clock here. We are in running time, so even an incomplete pass now will keep the clock going. Tigers are going to punt here. This is the first Tiger punt of the game. 45 here is the punt. That was Lucas Dick here on the punt, and we got Crandall on the return for the Broncos, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 49-yard line, and that's where the Broncos are going to take over. 1st and 10 here with 5:30 to go in the 4th quarter. Again, Rush City leads 58-14. 58-21. It's been a great game. Again, we've scored many varieties here. We've had long passes from Nyhart to Diedrich. We've had a defensive line, number 77, Kramer, with an interception touchdown score. And we've had, of course, Munson scoring on just running over people and breaking the end zone. That was number 24 here on the carry for the Broncos. Lucas Dick made the stop. Looks like we got Pablo Christensen now as the running back, I believe. Swenson is still in at quarterback. He's number 10. And he looks deep to number 12. Oh, good effort there by Nicholas Schultz. Well covered by the Tigers. Trying to get a number on that. Looks like number 12 maybe was on the coverage there for the Tigers. Oh, excuse me, 42 on the coverage there. That's Tyler Kempf. Good coverage there by Tyler. And we have Swenson still in at quarterback. Christensen to his left at running back. 4 minutes to go here in the game. Swenson rolls out to the right. He is running away from the rush, and he slides down after he picks up enough for the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Broncos from about the 37-yard line. Kind of felt some pressure there, so he just kind of ran out to the left and was able to run for enough to pick up the first down. Swenson back in the shotgun. Pablo Christensen to his left. Fakes the handoff, throws it out to number 80. He kind of bobbles it, and it ends up being an incomplete pass. That was intended for Wyatt Jansen. Kind of tried to tip it, and it ended up falling incomplete. He kind of dove for it. Falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. The clock continues to run. 3 minutes to go here. 58-21 is our score in Rush City. Turned out to be a beautiful night here. Munson back to pass. Swenson back to pass. And he had his receiver wide open. And that was number 83, Shikowski, and he dropped it. Good pass there by Swenson. The receiver was open and it just kind of dropped it, and maybe that was due to the wet ball. We haven't seen many issues with the wetness here tonight affecting the ball or fumbles, really. It's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Swenson, the quarterback for the Broncos, looks to the left. There is Shikowski. Pass is complete. Shikowski breaks one tackle but can't break the second. Good pickup there by Shikowski. 45, that's Lucas Dick again on the tackle. Good tackle there after Shikowski broke the first one. Good tackle there to prevent a bigger gain of about 5 on the play, and it's going to be 4th and 5 here for the Broncos. We're under 2 minutes now, 1:50 to go. Swenson back to pass, looks to the right, goes deep, and that is incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete. The Broncos will turn it over and down.
The Broncos are going to turn it over and down again. That was intended for Shikowski, and he was open again. The pass just couldn't connect, and it's a turnover on downs, and it's going to be Rush City ball. They're going to take over 1st and 10 at about the 32-yard line is where they're going to take over. 1 minute to go here in the game. It's been a great game here for the Tigers. They're going to go 2-1 on the season. International Falls will fall to 1-2. The offense really shining bright here for the Tigers. Umbright in at quarterback. He looks deep, intended for 42. Wow, what a catch. Umbright's pass is complete. Tyler Kemp went up to get it with 2 defenders surrounding him. He just jumped up and grabbed it. What a great catch and a great throw. Tyler Kemp, he is a freshman. Boy, if he can make catches like that, the future is bright for Rush City. 25 seconds to go here. This will be the last play of the game. Umbright again gets the carry, gets the snap. He hands off to number 20. That is Carbon. Short gain on the play, gain of about 4 on the play. 5 seconds here as the clock is going to run out. And the teams are going to meet and shake hands as the clock expires. On the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, it's a final. Rush City 58, International Falls Broncos 21. Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. EmbraceMN.com. Once again here, great outing for the Rush City Tigers, defeating the International Falls Broncos 58-21. We're going to step away for a short break. We'll be back soon with the post game, and we'll look ahead, and we'll have our player of the game, Tyler Munson, our player of the game, will come up here, and we'll do a quick little interview. We'll be back shortly.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912. How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone. Or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we're more than just your local dairy. We're also a trusted propane provider, serving homes, farms, and businesses across northwestern Wisconsin and east central Minnesota. Whether you need a tank installed or reliable delivery, we're here for you 365 days a year with flexible options that fit your needs. As a farmer-owned cooperative, we're committed to supporting our community because your home and farm deserve the best. Call 715-689-1032 to learn more. Burnett Dairy Propane, serving you with pride every day of the year.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org. Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back here to Rush City as we are in our post-game part of our broadcast here with the score, the final score, 58 for Rush City, 21 for International Falls. Rush City is going to go 2-1, and they are trying to keep pace with Aiken Gobblers, who are 2-0 in the district. Again, the district champions from last year are the Rush City Tigers. They are looking to win again, go back-to-back. Aiken and Moose Lake currently lead the Northeast Blue Division. We're at 2-0, and now Rush City is going to be 2-1 heading into Week 4. Again, great evening here in Rush City. The Tigers took a 20-0 lead at halftime, and really International Falls did not get much going at all in that first half, and Rush City was able to kind of take advantage of that and start the second half, really put the game away. Second play of the half was an interception by Luckoff, and he returned it into nearly the red zone, and Rush City was able to score. And then on the next possession, big number 77, Devin Kramer was able to have an interception, and he was able to return it for a touchdown, and that kind of put the game away here. We are going to step away for a second, and we'll be back here with our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game, Tyler Munson. Our Player of the Game is Tyler Munson, and he's going to receive a Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game t-shirt, a hat, and a hat. Pine Insurance Agency with locations in Aiken, Ham Lake, Moose Lake, McGregor, and Pine City. Visit pineagency.us to learn how you can start saving. We'll be back with our interview with Tyler shortly.
Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch invite you to check out their 2 full lots of quality used vehicles. They've got a car or truck for any size budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch are going to put you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit rushcityauto.com to view up-to-date inventory. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics. Quality used vehicles, rushcityauto.com.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Your journey.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Rush City here. I am with our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game, Tyler Munson. Tyler had a huge game. He really put the game away in the second half. I believe the touchdown, he carried the ball 4 or 5 straight plays, and it looked like kind of the same play, and it looked like Rush was just going to run that play until they stopped it. So Tyler, take us through the game tonight. What were your goals, and what were the strategy tonight to get a big win over the International Falls Broncos?
You know, last week we had a rough week against Mount Iron Buell, and our goal this week was just to play a better game than last week. And we had a lot of goals for this week. One of them was communicating and honestly just working together. And we did that tonight, and that's what helped us.
Tyler, I believe Coach Lakeberg mentioned there were 9 turnovers last week. How do you keep, as a leader of your team, how do you keep the team positive and upbeat? Because when you're trying not to fumble and you're thinking about it, you're probably going to fumble more. But as a leader of the team, talk about the positivity and how you get your team to believe in themselves moving forward here.
Honestly, it isn't just me. The whole team is good at keeping each other up and, not going down on each other. But, yeah, after all of that, we really worked hard to get back what we didn't get last week.
So, Tyler, when you're in at running back, do you like a couple carries and a break, or do you just keep feeding me? Because it looked like the more you got on that one possession, the stronger that you got. And it looked like you were almost like, yes, I can sense that this defense is wearing out, and you kept wanting the ball.
I got pretty tired, but I couldn't have done it without my linemen that are running in front of me. They're the ones that are pulling me into the touchdown zone.
Yeah, I mentioned throughout our broadcast tonight how great the offensive line was. When Nyhart dropped back to pass, he had time all day long, and the holes that you guys had to run through as the backs were huge, and really the Broncos didn't have an answer for your offensive line. I want to talk to you about number 77, his big touchdown. I mentioned the broadcast. It's not very often a defensive lineman gets an opportunity to score, and he took advantage of the interception and brought it back for the score. Talk about that and talk about what that meant to you and your team.
He's one of my good friends at my high school, and that was honestly beautiful. They brought the whole team together really well, and everyone loved that.
All right, Tyler, so it looks like next week you have a huge game, if I'm not mistaken, against Greenway, and later in the year you will be going at Aiken, who currently leads your Northeast Division, I believe. So talk about what's coming up for you and your team, and kind of the goals here for the rest of the season for the Rush City Tigers.
Each week is a different week, and our goals are just to continue to grow and play well. We just want to work together and communicate so that we can focus on the week we're on and get to the next.
All right. We're going to let Tyler go celebrate with his team. All right, we'll be back here. We're going to step away shortly. We'll be back to wrap things up here from Rush City.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer. That signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Arrow Building Center in Siren is your leading name throughout the Midwest with trusted brands for your building supplies and services. Arrow Building Center has been providing contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers with quality products and expert service for all projects, big and small, for many decades. No matter the size of your next project, Arrow Building Center is at your service. And don't forget, free, yes, free delivery, always. Stop on by Arrow Building Center in Siren, conveniently located off Highway 70, or visit them online at abc-clc.com.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back here to Rush City as we wrap up tonight's broadcast. Once again, Rush City with a big victory, 58-21, over the International Falls Broncos. Looking ahead here for the Tigers, they are at home next Friday, September 19th, versus Greenway. Greenway is 1-1 on the season, and then after that, things get really exciting when Joe Lakeberg, the head coach here of the Tigers, has a goal to win the division again. And after next week, things get interesting. They face the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels and the Aiken Gobblers, the two teams that are currently leading their Northeast Blue standings here. Both of those teams are 2-0 heading into this week's action. So lots of good things coming up here for the Tigers and the next few weeks. So once again, Tyler Munson was our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game. He definitely shined and led the Tigers to a big victory here over the International Falls Broncos. I'm Chris Gable. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back next week. Have a great evening, everybody, and thank you very much. And a special thanks to all of our sponsors for bringing you tonight's broadcast.